And we are live. Alrighty, first things we're gonna do is turn the game down just a smidge. Make sure I'm not blowing anyone's ears out. Let's get a little bit of a roll call in the chat. Can you guys hear me? Yes, no, maybe so. Let's hear it. I want to see some messages. I'm assuming you can hear me because I see my mic moving, but that might not be universal for everybody. I also don't know what the delay on the stream is, but it looks like it's going to be about 20 seconds. Killer. Alrighty. You guys might notice the stream looks a little different. I imported over some stuff from my Twitch streaming days, which were past summer. I think I did a little streaming on Twitch and kind of fell off with it. But I set up some cool overlay stuff, which you'll see on your screen tonight. So we'll be testing that stuff out, seeing how it works for the duration of the stream. We'll give people a minute or two to file in here, but I'll get us going. So here's the thing. Let me spin you guys a yarn. I make all these videos about Halo, talking about game design and, you know, specifically the design of Halo titles, right? And a lot of you will notice is that I don't really have a lot of videos about Halo 5 in terms of the design and analysis. That's not because I don't like Halo 5. In fact, I put a lot of time into this game. I don't know if I can see it. Like, I don't know if I could see it in here. Maybe at like a career or service record. Yeah, I don't know if it'll show you, right? Maybe Arena won't tell you, but you know, I played this game a half decent amount. It's just ever since I started doing the design videos, because MCC is so easy to use and so accessible, I just kind of kept talking about the MCC games. It was partially because I also felt like Halo 5 had just gotten, you know, 4 years of consecutive like hard coverage from content creators. So, you know, it's not like we needed more about Halo 5. So I haven't really played it that much ever since I started kind of doing the design videos. And I thought to myself, well, if I'm going to potentially start, you know, bringing Halo 5 into my realm of video making, I should probably get reacquainted with the game. So tonight, we're going to start that journey. My goal is to play 50 matches of quick play in Halo 5 to re-immerse myself in the arena of experience and see what that looks like for me. So, without further ado, let's play some Halo 5. Let's put one of my many arena boosts on. Unlike when I stream a PC game though, so I have like a monitor just for my PC and a monitor for my Xbox. So now I can see the chat at the same time as I run with you guys. So should be good. Also, let's get a little roll call really quick if I even get into a Halo 5 match. We've got Trying to Think, Hugo Ricardo, Darth Bobo, Rockstone Legion, Mickey, Sean Battle, Eric Gonzalez, Hellion Immortus, Soul Sarah, Ace Skeleton, Shira Nui, Deadeye, and Nerd at Heart. Thank you all for tuning in. And Bucket as well. I might have to turn the game volume up a little bit because I might need it to like actually compete. I see the chat. I wanted to have like the chat kind of pop up on the HUD thing, you know, just a little bit so you guys feel engaged with the stream. So I'm happy that it scaled the text to actually fit. Alright, shout out to Red Team. My monitor for my, oh my lord. Oh, this so instantly the problem is that to zoom in, I'm clicking bumper, not trigger. Oh man, I am out of practice in this game. Oh, that felt gross. Yeah, this is gonna take some getting back used to. But I I can't let myself change my controls because I know my inclination is going to be to change my controls to be closer to MCC, but that's not actually going to help me like do or play better. Okay, so that's crouch. I hear rockets over there somewhere. Right? Yeah, the real trick is going to be remembering what the buttons in this game correlate to, because I was crouching a lot in the beginning because I was trying to ADS. You guys can see I'm just fucking camping up here. Oh boy. Okay. Man, it really is like I'm playing this game for the first time again, man. And this was a game, I mean, I played this game a lot when it was new, for at least the first 2 or 3 years it was out. I feel like I'm going so slow. It's because my FOV isn't turned up to 100. That's the other thing that gets me about playing console games now, is that they don't let, so many of them don't let you change your FOV. And now that I've started gaming on PC a lot more, I'm a believer in the superiority of 100 FOV. So also, you guys will notice I have a little subscriber goal thingy in the bottom. I kind of have it arbitrarily set to try to. So I want to see if I can gain 1,000 subscribers by June 30th, on top of what we already have. The thing is, I don't know what date I have set on the start for the counter, so. But that'll be fun tonight if we do pick up any new subscribers while streaming. Oh my god. I'm sorry, red team. Oh, I'm not even the anchor right now. That's fine. You fuckers. Coliseum. Oh, thanks, trying to think. It's funny, yeah, I say that right, but it's always tragic to get the comments like, man, you should have more subscribers, and I'm like, yeah. I happen to agree. Thanks for drilling it in. I feel like I'm just getting statted on now. I gotta try to get comfortable is the other thing. Oh, I was hoping that guy would come down. I'm about to die. Let's try it. Let's go a little faster on the sensitivity. Everything just... Man, not having that wide FOV is so painful. I'm definitely gonna be complaining about it for the rest of the night. I'm just so used to it now. Trying to get back in the swing of all my old like quirks when I would play too, like all my little controller quirks. What am I shooting at? Oh, I tried. Okay. Whatever works. Whatever works. Terrible plays. Yeah, fuck their terrible plays, dickhead. I started this by saying I haven't played this game in like a year. There's always the one guy. What was the guy last stream that was trying to say I suck? I was like, but you're watching though. Oh! Best believe. Bro, that was my teammate's grenade. I think the other problem is that I think I have toggle crouch turned on, because last time I was on this game, I think I was taking screenshots and I needed to have toggle crouch on for what I was doing. Probably need to turn that off in a second here. Remember, it's Halo 5. I can let all the bolt shot do all the work. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. probably a bad time to like oh! Bad time to try to get back into the game, because I'd imagine a lot of the people still playing it are like the super sweats, like they're the people who never stopped playing it at this point. Thank you, teammate. You're a hero. God, it really does feel like I'm moving in fucking slow motion. It's kind of insane that that's how that works. That poor guy was getting ground pounded either way it went. Get him! Get him! Get him! If our teammate doesn't blow him up first. I thought he was up higher. No audio? No audio for the game? Or for me? Well, now you got me worried, nerd. Is there no audio for me or for the game? Somebody confirm that I'm talking! I thought I had that guy. That was preemptive. No game audio. It might just be too low for you guys. Here, I'll adjust it in a second. Okay, so here's the question that you guys have to answer for me in a second. Is there no game audio, or is it really low? Because those two those two problems will elicit different reactions from me. Game is really quiet. No game audio. We can listen to your voice though. Okay, that means I just have it turned down too low for you guys. I'll adjust it after this match. So the crappy thing about it is like it's really low for you guys is what I'm hearing. For me, it's like the perfect volume, but that's because I've got it. I mean, it's coming right into my headphones. So once I turn it up for y'all, it's gonna be hell for me, but that's fine. We'll find a happy balance. I don't want to be the last kill. I don't want to be the last guy to die. That'd be embarrassing. Oh my Lord in heaven. Go! It's going to be a long 50 matches, boys. It is going to be a long 50 matches. $8 and 15, almost a 0.5 KD. Sheesh. It's alright. From humble acorns do mighty oaks grow. Shout out to the guy who said I sucked. That's not what your mom said. Look at all the rec points I have, because I have everything unlocked in this game. So there's no reason for me to like try to get anything. Extra stuff, certainly. 152 grind. I am not interested in 152 at all. When I played this game, really all I really did was forge and play custom games. No one's gonna be joining tonight. It's just gonna be just me playing. I have no intention of like backing out of inviting people and yada yada. It's a lot of work and I don't feel like doing it. And then this is also my journey. Yeah, I have 200 daily login packs. I have 343 gift packs in here that I haven't even opened. Because I have what comes in it already, which is the Fire Unicorn skin. Truth. I'm especially fucked up because this monitor used to be on the other side. Now it's on this side. I'm looking the opposite direction of where I'm used to. Hey, I took that for you. Hey, cool new subscriber. Did you guys see and hear that? Hey, yeah, there's another one. It makes a noise for me, but let me know if it makes a noise for you guys. Ooh. Wingman. Oh, here we go. Oh, we got a lot of fuckers down there. You know, I'm pretty certain that the grenade that killed me was a friendly grenade, but whatever. Yeah, you can get Halo 5 Forge on PC. Also, you guys gotta tell me if the game volume is better now. Sweaty jump up there. Let's get this guy. Wow. Wow. I'm pulling my last shot too much. I'm getting too confident on that last pull, and I start to do something else or I reload. I gotta make sure I'm following through. Wingman. We can try to get the sword. Saw that guy spawn. Did you guys see that? Oh my god, teammate, it's me you're throwing the fucking grenades at. Come out. Come out of there. Don't be shy. Someone's behind me. I hear him. Some kind of clumsy shots on my end. I'm also overcompensating, I've noticed. I'll go to make an adjustment and then I'm swinging my... Ah! Then I'm swinging my shots far too out. Go get him. I'm not bad. I believe you. Ah! Right. I should pick up that strat. I should just follow one of my teammates around and just shoot at whoever he's shooting at. Silly me. Fighting people on my own. Where... I'm embarrassing myself out here. So many fireworks. Yeah, it's Nade Central out here. It's kind of weird because part of me feels like I understand I haven't played this game in a long time, but for how much I did play it, I don't feel like I should feel this out of swing with it. Like, I mean, it honest to God almost feels like I'm playing this game for the first time. Like, I just kind of feel like I'm so sluggish on everything I have to be doing to keep up. Fucker. Yeah, sorry. You better be careful. Halo fans might be some of the 20 people still playing Quake. I don't know. We're not going to be doing this tonight. We're going to turn off notifications in a second here. Fuck me. I also find myself, like, instead of just going for headshots, I'm settling for body shots because I just want to feel like I'm hitting something or somebody. Hmm. Fuck me. Those guys are down to 3, and they're still winning. It's mostly my fault. I'm about to go 0.5 again on my KD. Ah! God damn it. Bro, if I wouldn't have got that guy, I would have cried. Also, here's a running question for the night. Let me know what you guys think of the video quality. So, some of you know, but some of you don't, but What the fuck am I shooting at? I recently moved, and the internet at my old place wasn't that... I mean, it wasn't terrible, but my upload rate was really low, so I had to set my streaming bitrate pretty low. Now in my new place, my internet is considerably better. And I bumped up the streaming bitrate a little bit, but I'm just curious as to how far I can push it. Because I went back and I watched part of the stream from last week or earlier this week, whatever day it was. And whenever things got kind of movie or jerky, it was too pixelated for my liking. What was that? Those guys took some damage in the end. Hey, yo, Minky True Skill, I need you to, like, bring me down, bro. I know my KD is, like, 1.7, like, overall, but not anymore. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, so I imagine it's 1080p or something like that, but I mean, like, you know, streams can get kind of like cloudy. You know what I'm saying? When you look at them, they can get cloudy. Let's excuse me. Let's try big team battle because maybe we need to go to a different level of casual first. All right, let's look at the chat here. See, absolutely struggling like this. Yeah. But, you technically should have more headshots than body shots in Halo, at least, like in a game like this. Cloudiness, no hiccups in quality. Good, okay. That is good to hear because that is the goal. Am I playing with subscribers? Not at the moment. Just kind of queuing in and playing some matches. Trying to hit away at the challenge. It's kind of too convoluted to invite people on Xbox. If I were to do it, I would kind of make it a thing ahead of time, and I would just kind of pick gamer tags and I'd send invites out. Because the Xbox dashboard is kind of crappy. It's slow, you know, it takes forever. Hey, Echoes. I remember this map. I remember this map before it was in matchmaking. That brings back memories. We're bad right now, boys, so we're just gonna hop in a vehicle first. No! Why? Why is the turret what it put me in? Whoever gets into a game and they're like, fuck you, I want to be in the Wraith the Wraith gunner seat. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I am really finding myself running into stuff a lot because I'm so used to oh my lord, the wider FOVs. So since I can see less, I'm just kind of bumping into shit like an idiot. Oh, go, 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 go! Pick me up, dickhead! Go! Drive! Nice. Nice, nice, nice! No! Of course the guy with the flag run has a Hydra. Because why wouldn't he? Picked up Hydra! These poor guys are kind of getting the business. How did I... Man. I felt like my plasma grenade was right on point for that guy. Ooh! You hate to hear it. Terminator wrong, but whatever. Yeah, what was I saying earlier? Yeah, so you get... I mean, some of you don't know this, but I used to do a lot of testing and refinement of forge maps for matchmaking. So I was saying I remember this map because I remember playing this map like when it was just like in, you know, beta phase. This map used to look a lot different. But it's come a long way. It was never really my favorite, but you know, it's not about like what map is your favorite. It's about, you know, improving on what there is. So while I personally don't like this map that much, I do appreciate that it kind of fills a niche. A lot of the BTB maps in Halo 5 in the beginning were kind of clusterfucky, or they're really cramped, or didn't accommodate vehicle play. And this map tried to remedy that by having a lot of space for vehicles. I just think in this game, what it lends itself to is just having a bloated map that, like, you know, I've been running around a lot and not actually finding anybody, so. Okay, here we go. Remember my tricks. There we go. Now I'm back in the fold, baby! Okay, look, now we're getting there. I can only do good in casual game modes where I have power weapons. Someone up here. Yeah, so that was always one of my big complaints with this map. I was like, I feel like I spend most of the match just running around and hoping I get somebody. And if you die, you know, spend some more time running around and hope you find somebody. Whew. Do it. Hit a Hydra. You see that shit? Oh, you messed up my groove! Alright, I'm camping. That's kind of not superb gameplay, I'm sorry. Is there a guy in there? No. What's also still getting me is just the button differences. I keep pressing the wrong buttons for the wrong things. I'm like defaulting to my MCC controls in my head. What was I aiming at? You see, I had it lined up for the head, and then I was like, oh, look, his feet. Okay. Finally a victory. What's going on? I see something about FPS. Even 59 FPS is cringe. I agree. I think once you get up to, like, resolution is one thing, but frame rate is the most noticeable, I would say. But I think 60's fine. Truthfully, like, depending on what you're playing, higher frame rates can seem weird because some games don't have motion blur, so then you're like, everything is just really fucking... I don't know. It's just something about it. 60's good, though. I almost thought that was gonna be some Oh god. Speaking of maps I don't like, this is a map I never liked. Traffic jam. How is this map still in rotation? Oh. I guess I shouldn't say that. That's kind of mean. But whatever. You're in my lobby? Yeah, you know, there's a fair chance that if you guys just queue into matchmaking, you very well might end up in a match with me. I don't think you're competing with millions of people to get into a match anymore. Capture the flag. In the way that the previous map was all about vehicles, this map is like the antithesis. Like there's vehicles on this map, and you're just kind of left to wonder why. Because they just get chewed. You can't go anywhere with them. Ha! Oh! Oh, I walked right into the enemy base. Yeah, I don't understand some people's problems with motion blur. It's one of those things, like, I don't know why people have really strong opinions about motion blur. I've never understood why. Maybe some YouTuber some amount of years ago made a video about motion blur. People are like, huh, I agree with that, but it really just comes down to preference. I like motion blur in games that have it because chances are they were designed to include motion blur. Now, if there's poorly executed motion blur, yeah, that's bunk. But you know, if the game was made for it, I don't see why not. It was overused in the 7th console generation. Overused? Define overused. I think it was used, just like anything else. Perfect. I think probably the worst offender of motion blur, like done wrong, is probably GTA 4. Like, GTA 4 had motion blur, and it was almost insufferable at some points. But I think that was also because the game had this depth of field effect that was kind of critical to how it rendered things. So you combine the depth of field with motion blur, and it's just kind of ugly. Yeah, motion sickness I can understand. There's a couple, ironically, right? Sometimes when games don't have motion blur, it gives me motion sickness. Like I tried to replay Perfect Dark, I guess a couple months ago at this point, and you know, it's at 60 FPS now, 120 whatever, but there's no motion blur because it's an old game, and I just could not, you know, the movement speed and the frame rate. And then without motion blur, it made me ill. Like it just, my eyes were just so off-put. A gaming motion blur hits different. I'm sure if you guys have had motion blur from gaming, you know. That's like, you can't do anything for the rest of the day type motion blur. That's like you're sick for the next 30 hours. Yeah, you're on my team, so get the fuck out the way. Whoa, I'm on your team! No, it's alright, Ascent. You just paint circles around that guy. I thought it was funny how in this game they went through all the trouble of like having the Spartans have like fleshed out voice lines. But in this game, we can't customize their voices. In Reach, we could customize the voice, but just for Firefight. General motion. Do boomers even play Halo 5? You mean like actual boomers, like people in their elderlies, or like people my age? Did you fucking betray that guy? What a what a dick! There was some content creator recently who made this post on Twitter, and they were like, "Man, MCC's gotten bad. There's just too many betrayals stealing power weapons. It was never like this before." And I was like, in my head, I was like, did we play the same Halo? Because if anything, it's better now. I feel like I'm pretty confident nowadays. I pick up a sniper, I know no one's going to kill me, most likely. But back in the day, like especially on Valhalla or something where everybody knew where the shit spawned, there'd always be that one guy just waiting to beat you down if you grabbed sniper. So I don't know what that guy was talking about. Maybe he didn't play enough Halo 3, but oh, I was going for the hijack. Protect our carrier. I feel bad for this map because of the limitations with the Forge engine. This map looks pretty crappy, like aesthetically. And it's not the creator's fault, it's just that this map is pushing the envelope in terms of performance, so they had to really cut a lot of detail out of this map. I think it hurts it. It makes it unpleasant to play on, in a way, because it's so basic looking. What are we shooting at, boys? Oh, they're shooting at each other. I was ready to hop in. I was like, yeah, guys, well, let's get them. Ooh, Lord. Good shot. I wish my teammates would stop trying to kill each other. Okay, I thought that guy had a hammer. Let's focus. I was trying to run that guy over. I see. The plan was to blow up the Warthog and get the guy, but his buddies joined in and that didn't help. It was a good plan on paper, just not in execution. Fuck. Spotted the enemy flag carrier. Map creator could have done better. No, this is a pretty lackluster looking Forge map. This is I would, if we're rating aesthetics, this one's pretty low. But it's because there's too many items on the map. So the performance is struggling, so they have to in order to have it have matchmaking compatibility, they have to make sure the performance is as high as possible. So they had to strip away a lot from this map. That's the big thing I hope Halo Infinite can kind of turn around, is that a different Halo content creator brought me in on a video once to kind of talk about like what I want in Forge and Halo 5. And he mentioned like, oh, some people want AI, some people want level editor, yeah, some people want terrain creation, yada yada. And I had said, look, truthfully, I don't care what we get. What I do know is that whatever we do get this time, I want it to work 100% of the time. In this game, you have plenty of options. There's plenty of like, range of stuff you can do, but since it's so buggy and inconsistent, that range gets reduced. So I was like, I don't fuck less if we get something new. You can give me Halo 5's Forge again for all I care. Just make it work 100% of the time, and that'll be an improvement to me. Because then, I mean, that's a whole different ball game. If I could push Halo 5 to the max each time, yeah, we'd be set. You could do so much that way. But, you know, one can hope. So that's the hope for Infinite for me. I don't like, some people have really lofty requests for Forge, like they want skybox creation and AI, and I don't really care about all that stuff. I just want the game to work. call me simple, but oh my god, the enemy team scored. We were up on this. How are we? We're down now. Oh, okay. You see how I did that? I had the grenade lined up and I just like fucking, I threw it. I said, Kobe. This is gonna go to time, I bet you. Also, someone's gonna keep track. This is match number 4. I should probably be keeping track because it's my stream, but this is match number 4. Fuck. Total game creating engine. Yeah, well, you know, I've noticed that a lot. When we talk about what we want in Halo Infinite, people just keep asking for more and more and more bullshit, you know? Because people, they kind of feel like they're in their right. They're like, oh, I can ask for whatever, right? Because 343 told me this is going to be the game for everyone, but people just keep reaching and reaching further into these really niche requests that you look at it and I'm like, bro, what are you even talking about? It's like, have we kind of forgotten what normally goes into a Halo game? At the end of the day, it's like 4 matchmaking playlists and a campaign, you know, on a normal day. So some people have asked for some strange things in my mind, not even just in regards to Forge, but just in the game in general. Tutorial mode on Forge, just basics. Yeah, Forge is definitely one of those things that it has to get better, or you have to get better at it. You know, it's like a tool, right? You didn't know how to ride a bike the moment you got on one, but you know, chances are you're pretty good at it now. Thank you, Dysfunction. That was nice of you. It sounds like my game is frozen. Okay, there we go. I guess we're in a game now. How kind of you guys to say I have a nice voice. I always thought my voice sounded like 2 people talking at once. Like, as my voice matured and then it stopped, and like it wasn't necessarily all the way there, like I'm idling. So thank God you guys like it, because what else is going on here? Worst fear for Halo Infinite? That it won't come out. Oh. Voyager. This one's new. I don't think I've seen this one. Looks neato. Alright, and we're in the Rocket Hog. Hey, new subscriber. Ooh. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. Chris the Hokage. More like Chris the fucking funny response. Oh! Flip us over, Brody. Ooh. Yeah, man. Yo, this guy's the Warthog Driver Supreme. Keep it up, bud. I plugged 2 rockets into my teammate there, but that's fine. He'll be okay. Yeah, BTB maps for matchmaking, it just hurts because the creators don't really get to go all out in terms of aesthetics, because they've got to worry about the performance compatibility, so they have to really dial stuff down. But in my time, I've seen several very nice looking BTB maps, Forge maps. Fuck. That driver was good. Shout out to that guy. He was killing it. I was dragging him down, truthfully. Respectfully. What are you shooting at, buddy? You're freaking me out. I really should put my other cuff back in, is what it really is. I want... Okay. Oh, that's much better. I was hoping I could exit that cave a different way, but... Ooh. What? What? Oh, there's a glitch spot right here. No, I can't pick anything up. There's only one shot of the shotgun. Oh, that sucks. That has to get fixed. No step. You can't tell me what to do. Oh, these poor guys are getting dominated. That hurts. When we were testing, so there's this curious condition when you're testing Forge maps, right? For strongholds. When you kind of have to try to figure out if whether or not a domination is the fault of the map or of the team. Because when you're testing a Forge map, sometimes the inclination is to think, oh man, this team's getting dominated. It must be because the map is arranged wrong. But, you know, sometimes it might just be because the team is good and the other team is crappy. So I was ready to blow that guy away with my one shotgun shell. Oh! Go back! That is a death pit, isn't it? Yes, it is. We're trying to... I was hoping to get an assassination on him for the stream, but... Okay. How many people are there? How are the BR and DMR different? Are you asking in this game or like conceptually or for the sake of Halo 5, the BR has a higher you could consider it output, a higher damage output. The DMR is slower output but higher impact, if that makes sense. So like with the BR, you know, I fire 3 shots in movement. I might not land all 3. The DMR, I fire that 1 shot. Assuming as long as I'm lined up on the guy, I'm gonna get that shot. Whew. How many grenades did you bring? And of course there's a guy up the stairs. I chose campaign the other day and then played Halo 5's later and forgot how boring it was in comparison. I love Halo 5's MP and custom games, but OMG the campaign is so much. Would I call Halo 5's campaign boring? I don't know if I use the word boring. Scatterbrained, maybe, is how I would describe it. Yo, y'all suck, bro. I don't know, I should not be teabagging anybody, but... I wouldn't call it boring, but I do agree. Like, when I think about Halo campaigns I'd want to replay, the ones that rank the lowest are Halo CE and Halo 5. I would just rather not ever play them ever again, truthfully. Respectfully. But I don't know if I use the word boring. Halo 5, ironically, so I tell you, like, yeah, I never want to play the campaign again. The campaign has one of my favorite moments. One of my favorite, like, encounters. The part where you're running down the back of the Guardian. Now, that's cool. So I redact my previous statement a little bit. I have replayed that part. Like, that part of that mission. Not the whole mission, just that part. But I have replayed it a couple times. Just to experience it, because it's pretty cool. Halo CE, I'd never want to play again. I replayed it whenever I did the whenever I did the video about how Halo CE and Halo 4 have very similar stories, I did a full playthrough of both games for that video. So that was the last time I replayed CE, and CE is so boring. It's almost insufferably boring. It's so repetitive. CE has easily one of the worst first missions of any game ever. Like, thank God the game came out when it did, because if you tried to release a game now where the whole first mission is running through identical hallways and fighting identical enemies for like half an hour, no one would play that shit, you know? I can't believe the second mission is more interesting, but when you've just spent the last half hour running in a fucking circle in a gray hallway, anything, I'm sure stubbing your toe seems more interesting at that point. Probably have more fun pulling one of your own teeth out than playing the first mission in CE. And it's ironic because I think maybe even I know this isn't me, like, this is not me saying something objectively, but I'm making a joke. Maybe Bungie knew that the first mission was crappy, because then they went back in Halo 2 and they're like, okay, here's an actually cool space invasion mission. Because in Halo 2 it's much better, because now you're going through the whole station, there's different areas, there's like this climactic fact to it. Like, you got the abandoned ship order in CE, but it's not really like, it's like, oh, abandoned ship. But in Halo 2, it's like, oh man, there's a fucking bomb! I gotta get to the bomb! So, I don't know. Halo 2 did that idea much better. So kudos. I wonder if that was on purpose. They were like, we're gonna take a second shot at this idea. That is not the secondary I thought I had. You can think CE is not boring all you want. I'm telling you, I would rather eat pavement than play any mission in CE. Honest to God. But you guys, like I've said this on stream before, I don't talk about it in videos because that's not the point of the videos. But like as a Halo fan, I can't stand Halo CE. Like honestly, the multiplayer, the campaign, none of it. It just does not do anything for me. I think every Halo game that came after it did much better. You're just better off playing a Halo game after it. Has good campaign at a minimum? Yeah, well, sure. Yeah, it depends from what lens we look through it. Halo 5 was neat to play through the first time. That being said, I don't think there's much reason to replay through it. But I think when you're doing it the first time around, it's neat enough. Like, it's not like you're playing it and you're like, oh, why am I doing this? I will say, though, when I was playing Halo 5, I was still living in the dorms at my college, at my old college, and I had my Xbox in the dorm living room, because our dorm was like just, if I could describe it, the dorm was multiple floors, but each floor was only 10 people, and it was 10 people like you knew. So like the door to your actual dorm floor locked. You weren't just like exposed all the time. So I had my Xbox at the time in the living room of our dorm, and at that point I was the only one on the floor with an Xbox, basically. So I got Halo 5, and a bunch of the guys, they would just come out like late at night after classes and homework was done, and they would just watch me play Halo 5 in the living room, and that was cool, because these are people that, oh god, they maybe played like Reach when we were in high school, or like Halo 3 or whatever, so they like were aware of Halo, but they weren't really big like concurrent Halo fans. So for them, it was just kind of like watching something. It was like an experience. That guy got assassinated right behind our teammate, and the teammate like didn't even bat an eye. But I was gonna say, I do remember when I was playing it in the living room, there was like 3 times where we all thought the story was about to end. Like we were like, oh yeah, this is the final mission. Yeah, this is the final mission. And then like another mission would start, and we were like, oh, how long does this go on? I'm trying to peek over at the chat, but I'm also trying to not walk off the map. Let's hope they can't throw good grenades. Or they can have a guy just randomly behind me, because that works too. I got finish it. I just finished making a Halo inspired Smash hits for my college work. Man, I want Chief in Smash. Everybody wants everybody in Smash. But don't worry, it doesn't matter who you want in Smash Bros. What they're gonna add is another character from some random ass Japanese game that you know nothing about. And they have to have a sword. Don't forget that. I do think Smash has kind of got, with the DLC characters, and I'm not like a Smash expert, right? I'm just kind of like an observer from on high. I feel like a lot of the characters that were added in DLC are kind of boring. I think part of the original appeal in Smash Bros. Is that the characters, in terms of like their own personal abilities, were really different. You know, like Bowser had a really different fight approach than, I don't know, fucking Kirby, right? And Bowser's a character that you're not even normally used to like see fight in something. So it's cool to kind of like see that change. That was match number 6. I should be keeping track somewhere. Where's my notepad? But just part of that appeal has been lost, I think, with some of the DLC characters. That's why I liked when they added Steve from Minecraft, because I was like, okay, here's like an actual opportunity to make an extremely unique character with a very unique fighting style, you know? But then they keep adding in all these sword characters from like Final Fantasy and whatever, fucking these JRPGs, and I guess the arms thing might have been cool, but I saw that like it didn't even really sell. Like no one bought the arms character really, like compared to other DLC characters. So like people say stuff like, "Oh man, I want yada yada in Smash." I think it's more interesting like to find a character who is like the least suited to be in Smash Bros. And then put that character in. Like I don't know what I'm trying to think of like a third party IP. Like Cuphead. Like Cuphead would be a cool Smash Bros character because it would be so unique. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Some people they don't see stuff that way. You know, they're like, "Oh, it doesn't matter. It's my favorite character." I don't think Master Chief in Smash would be that neat. Um, it just, you know, it'd be the same like Snake, right? He'd just be another Snake character, like punch, use a gun every now and again. You know what I'm saying? Like, that wouldn't be that interesting. Yeah, Buzz Lightyear. More like Cuz Lightyear. Okay, can we get a B2B match? Actually, let's switch it up. Let's switch it up to Infection. Woo! Halo music in Smash. But so anyway, yeah, I'm not like a big Smash person, so you know, take my word with as much salt as you want to. I'm just a guy. I'm just the guy playing the guy. Disguised as the guy. Hey, another follow. Gabriel Katavenu. Shout out to Ryuji Gunblade, who made that little Ascend animated thing that you guys have been seeing throughout the night. It's progressing that much, so I changed it. I've just been the last 2 weeks making a Smash stage based on Halo. Hello, William McElroy? McElroy? Hello, William. Hello, Mario. Are we gonna be able to find an infection match? Fuck. Continuing to search is right. You guys want to see all my packs? Let's see. We daily win, daily. This is a Valentine's pack. Daily. This is a promotional rec pack. Daily promotional. Keep on going. We got greatest hits in there. We got another promotional. What? We keep on. We're still scrolling, by the way. I know I got stuff in here. Yeah, we got some arena, some boosts, whatever the hell that is. That looks different. Oh, these are daily logins. This look a little different. Look, this daily login is different. Oh, this is the daily win pack. Okay. Company commendation. We got Warzone back here. We got another Valentine's Day pack. We got a pizza party pack. Platinum. I got a platinum pack in there. I got look. Yeah, I just got to all the special 343 ones right as the game started. Good night, Magpie. Magpie Leon. Sleep tight. Don't let the British bugs bite. You guys have bed bugs over there? Cause you should. I'll get you some. Wow. I got off MCC to avoid this fucking map, and then I get on Halo 5, and it's right back to me. I'm infected! Man. Oh god, that scared me. I wasn't expecting that guy to be there. How is my UI not lagging? It's a great question. My Xbox at this point basically doubles as a space heater. TBH. Got his ass. Look, he thought I was running away. Ah! Why don't I slide? I don't think I can. Oh, never mind, I can. Oh, that reminds me, I had to turn off toggle crouch. Where is it? Did I go past it? Oh, here we go. Got his ass. I keep trying to boost. I can't boost as a zombie. Yeah, slide is how you get the yeah, you thought warrior herber. More like warrior nerd. I didn't even know he had a zombie right behind him. Oh, they're tearing him up somewhere. Where are they? Run, my zombies, run! I'm not gonna make it in time. Oh, nice. Survivors win. Where are we? Oh. It's kind of funny how like bootleg this map looks. I remember thinking this map was like great looking. I was like, wow man, good job. But now that I've been off the game for a long time, it doesn't look as good as I remember it. Maybe that's the other big improvement I want from Halo Infinite's Forge is just improved texture quality for Forge pieces. I think people like creatively, in terms of like layouts and design, Forgers have made some extremely impressive stuff. Oh! Fuck. But now if they could get some like higher quality assets, that would be choice. Not being able to boost is fucking with me. Fuck. Oh, I had him. I saw that reticule turn red and I was going for him. Oh, he turned around for me. What a hero. What a nice guy. Round 3. Oh! I had to remember where I was. Like that pre-fire I just did. This is a pre-game. A classic male pre-game. Oh no. I'm actually going zombie hunting. I'm trying to get some zombie kills, but unfortunately, the zombies just aren't biting. Yeah, I let that guy go. Oh my lord in heaven. This is a tier 8 bro moment. Ah, damn it. We gotta beat Scourge 3000. Sight him. Scourge 3000, more like Engorged 3000. Right, boys? Excuse me, I need to burp, but it's not coming out. Looks like we found the camping spot, ladies and germs. I always liked, like, when you initiate the, oh my lord. Huh. Oh, if that third guy wouldn't have rolled through, I would have whipped around and got that other guy. I felt it in my bones. Second, no! I ripped my controller in half. How do I feel about the Mythic Arena playlist for Halo 5? It's okay. I was also there in the beginning of Mythic, like when it was being conceived. So, I'm familiar with the game mode pretty heavily. It's neat and all. I don't really like it, like, to the end of the earth, but it's cool and all. Halo players are not able to shoot at sliders. Yeah, more like sliders from Arby's. What I think about the critically acclaimed Halo 3's EOD set. Hate EOD. Halo 3 EOD is so dust mode. I don't know how anybody... People wake up and they're like, that's my favorite armor. Like, you are on drugs, friend. It's nuts how little we know about Infinite and we're this near to its launch. Are we really that near? Well, they said the fall, right? It's about to be June. June, July, August, September. It's still what? 4 months maybe? I don't know. Here's some bias on my end. I don't like when all the advertising for a game is like a year away from the actual game. Like, I'd rather get all the advertising for Halo Infinite as close to the launch as possible, because that way I know what's being advertised is what I'm actually going to get. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people, like, think about Cyberpunk. They've been fucking advertising Cyberpunk for years, and then the game we got was nothing like what the fuck they were trying to tell us it was gonna be. What was the point of all the information? It didn't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool with them not telling us anything until what they tell us is like actually like what we're gonna get. Um, yeah, Halo 5 Guardians moment. That's true. I mean, like there was so much advertising for Halo 5, and then the real game came out, and you know now you're at you're at odds with what you advertised because what you ended up making is different from what you were saying you were gonna make. So I don't know. I don't really. Some people are desperate for information. People data mine, and you know they'll believe anything they read off of Reddit. You know they'll make. You know they'll try to do leaks. Someone DM'd me about leaks. He was like, "You should start talking about Halo Infinite leaks," and I was like, "Why?" So one, I can guarantee you, no Halo Infinite leak has been worth a fucking damn. It's just people making stuff up for clout because people will believe it. And two, what's the point? You know. Why are people so gung-ho to spoil their enjoyment of the game like ahead of time? Why do people want to... I don't know. It's just strange to me. That's just not how I like things. That's not how I like games. Yeah, the reveal was in 2018. I agree, but so then the remedy is this. Don't do that. Don't reveal your game 2 years, 3 years before it's going to be done. Reveal the game when it's like ready to go in 6 months. You know what I'm saying? But you know, partly it's the fault of developers, but it's also partly the fault of gamers because gamers feel like they need major news every 20 minutes about their game franchises. You know what I'm saying? So game developers are constantly like forced into this cycle of like having to produce information even when there might not be any information to produce in the first place. So I mentioned this last stream, right? I talked about how gamers will complain about microtransactions and then turn around and buy the microtransactions. Let me let you know a secret, right? It's fucking supply and demand. They don't care if you dislike the product. If you're buying it, they're gonna keep making it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like microtransactions, don't buy them. You know? And eventually, if enough people actually follow through and stop spending money on microtransactions, guess what they'll stop doing? Having microtransactions, because they can't make money off of it anymore. So, I mean, I don't know. But then again, you know, someone once made and I think you have to be kind of mature, is the word I'm going to use, to approach this argument, but someone once said to me, oh, well, what does it matter if someone wants to buy microtransactions? I mean, it's their money. If they feel like they want something, they can get it. And in my head, I was like, well, you know, fuck you. But then two, I thought about it, and I was like, I mean, you're right, you know. Who am I to say how someone else should spend their money? Who am I to say that you shouldn't be able to fall off the map there? Who am I? But anyway, I mean, I like that mentality. Is like with gamers, we also try to impose our mindsets onto other people all the time, right? I mean, if someone decides, you know, a skin in COD is worth $12 to them and they pay for it, then what the fuck, you know, it doesn't matter to me. So I don't know. That was an interesting counter argument that someone once brought to me, and I was like, well, I get it a little bit. Wow, that was a spawn kill. That was fair and balanced. This map is going to make me get off infection. Why is this map so cramped? Whose idea was this? This is how Halo 3 maps used to be. Like, cramped as all hell. On gacha games? Yeah, I don't know. You can only play gacha games if you've never seen a woman in real life. I'm kidding. I don't know if that's true or not. Might be. You might have to research it. Wow, look at the infection tryhard. He had me. Anyway, yeah, I will always tell you, don't buy microtransactions. You know, if you don't like them, don't buy them. And if you like them, then buy them. Who the fuck cares? I think I talked about this last stream too, where you have people who complain. They're like, "Oh man, I want challenges back. I want this back." Da 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 da. So Destiny, I think, is a good example. I don't know if it was this past season of Destiny or last DLC or what, but people kept complaining about how there wasn't enough to do. Like, the challenges in Destiny weren't like enough. You know, they were too easy to do. So in that concurrent season, they made these challenges that were really difficult, and people got mad. They're like, "Oh, I don't have time for this." And so then, what is it? Oh, Halo had one too. MCC had that sniper skin that you had to do something. What was ranked snipers playlist, right? And people were like, "This is not fair. I don't play ranked. Oh, I have to work today." And it's like, did you guys want challenge-based unlocks or not? Because this is exactly how it used to be. Like, the challenge-based stuff used to be the most random fuck-ass stuff. Some of it, you know, effectively impossible depending on who you are. And we didn't care then. This is the system people want back. And now that they do something like it, now you guys are all like, "Oh, it's not fair." It's like, then what's it gonna be? You know? Do you want the challenge thing? Do you want to be able to buy it? You know? Pick. So that one was a funny one to me. And I remember one guy on Twitter, what did he say? He was like, "Everybody who doesn't play ranked should be mad about this." And I was like, why would I? One, it's a skin in a video game. So let's start there. That this item is not real. We'll start at that point. And then two, why? Because it's challenge, and I'm not up to the challenge. So clearly, I shouldn't get the item. Conceptually, it all seems there, right? I'm not crazy, am I? Sorry. Eventually, my YouTube streams are going to be just me ranting about shit I saw on Twitter. There's just so much stuff I see on Twitter, and I have a rule where I do my absolute best to just not respond. For the longest time on Twitter, I had a bad habit of, like, if someone said something, I would, like, add a snide remark, or I'd kind of riff on them. But my following is too big for that now, and I kind of have, like, a responsibility to myself to not constantly be engaged in conflicts with people. But yeah, Twitter's just full of absolutely stellar takes. Oh, I backed out. Whoopsie. Here's what we'll do. Here's what I'm thinking. Also, let me add that match to my counter here, because that puts us at 8. I'm going to do one more public match, and then I'm going to start something in the customs browser. And that way, if you guys want to play, just go to the customs browser and try to find what I'm queuing up, and you'll be able to find it. We'll do that. I like that idea. You said, let's do Super Fiesta Party, because I'm fucking casual now. I'm a retired, shriveled up gamer. Tried getting that shield accessory before on MCC, but after completing both the challenges, the game bugged and refused to be updated. So yeah, I like challenge systems when it works. Yeah, when it works. You could probably go report that on Waypoint or on Halo Support is the website, I want to say. Too much Twitter exposure is lethal. Yeah, it is. I agree. I would say maybe about, at this point, maybe 6 months ago, I think I made a tweet about it too, where I said, look, from now on, the only thing I'm tweeting about is like my videos, you know, stuff about Halo, and not like not Halo arguments, but just like I'll be tweeting about Halo and memes. That's it. I'm done responding to people, you know. There's people who follow me, and this is on YouTube too. There's people who follow me on Twitter and on YouTube just to dislike me. Like, there were people who were following me on Twitter just to retweet what I was saying and then, like, have some bullshit to say about it. And in my head, I was always like, why? Like, you clearly don't like me. You don't like my content. You don't like my message. But these people, like, they were following me. They were actively, like, you know, up to date with what I was doing. And, you know, at first my policy was always just like, oh, I'll ignore them. I won't give them the time of day. But then I was like, well, you know, these people aren't entitled to my content, right? I can control, to a certain degree, you know, how they interact with me and what I do. So then at that same time I started blocking a bunch of people too. So if there are people who I knew were just around to call shit, or they, if I knew they followed me just to fuck with my stuff, I blocked them because there's no point. And I'm sure those type of people are the people who like that. They'll see that I blocked them and they'll make a tweet like, "Haha, got him." But I don't know. Sorry, I'm not 17 anymore. I don't really. Doesn't really hit me the same way. But yeah, so I think that's one of the saddest parts about content creation is that, there's people who will go out of their way to, to dislike you. These people were actively pursuing me because they didn't like my Halo opinions. I mean, that's just crazy. So, I agree. Twitter can rot your brain, but the people I follow on Twitter are basically just artists. Like, I fill my Twitter feed with art from talented people, so it kind of helps me, because I just get on Twitter and I riff. I check people's art out. I like that a lot. I'm really into art because I can't draw, I can't paint, I can't sing, I can't play music. So I really like that people can, and I really appreciate that talent in people. So it's always cool to see. Because ironically, I'm a really visual person. I always have all these like vivid imaginations and complex ideas in my head, and I always wish I could put it down on paper, but I mean I just can't. To a degree, that's a skill. You have that or you don't. Some people say stuff like, "Oh, you can learn," but up to a degree, I think it's just a courtesy. There's nothing wrong with admitting that people have gifts. I don't know why we decided at some point that people couldn't have gifts, but it's true. Some people are talented, inherently. Some people are just better than other people at shit, and I mean, that's just how it is. That's just how the cookie crumbles, man. Hate to tell you. We're way off on a tangent now, and I'm talking to you about genetics. I always liked that rocket launcher, the one where it shot the stuff out. I thought that was cool. But yeah, that's my riff about Twitter. So anyway, the only people I really follow on Twitter are artists. So if you guys are ever looking for suggestions of talented artists to follow, chances are you can kind of dig through my follow list. I follow some Halo people as well. Like I follow Kevin and Kevin Cool and I guess Lagundo does Minecraft now, but other Halo people. Ah! Nice. I still got him. What's wrong with EOD, man? Just leave it. Yeah, you don't know. The reoccurring joke is that I hate EOD. It's not a joke at all. It's serious. I hate EOD in Halo 3. I hate the eyes. His fucking eyes. What was I gonna say? Yeah, with the Twitter thing, like I do the same thing with YouTube comments now, or at least I try to. Like, people. I have people who are subscribed to this channel just to like on every video they're like, anyway, here's why you're wrong, And in the past, I used to respond to people like that. Or someone will comment like, "Oh, you're fucking dumb," like shit like that. And I used to respond, but nowadays I just ignore the person. I think it's healthier for me. For a while, it was kind of wearing on me, because I put a lot of work and effort into my content. It's not like I get up and I pull a video out of my ass. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of time and effort goes into what I do, and when someone is there in the first 15 seconds of your video being live and their comment is, "You suck, kill yourself," I mean, like, that sucks, man. That hits different. But I just had to remind myself that, for every one person that's telling me to kill myself because of my Halo video, I've got hundreds and hundreds of more who are, you know, that enjoy what I do and why I do it. So yeah, take solace. I get a Nornfang and the game ends. Blessed. Absolutely blessed. Noble says getting back in the Halo 5 recently. Any tips on getting better? Well, Noble, I also am getting back into Halo 5 recently. Actually, as of this stream. So my tip is to play a lot, because these guys, some of the people who have been here the whole stream, they know that the beginning of this stream was rough. Let's end, or you know, what time is it? We got 30 minutes. I want to kind of stop at the 2-hour mark. So let's add that to our list, to our count. So that brings us up to 9 matches. And I'll start something in the customs browser. So if you guys have Halo 5 and you want to hop in on a little custom game, I'm just going to fire something up. I'm going to throw on one of my maps. If you guys want to play a map created by the Home Slice Ascend Hyperion, and we'll play. So I just got to find the one that I want to put on. Do we want to do the Voy map? Well, I want to do something that can support Fiesta. How do I... We'll go from bookmarks up. What's a good map of mine that I can just put on to kill time with? I'll put on a mode that people can join in progress on. That way, people have time to filter in, and we won't have to like join through a lobby. I won't have to send any invites out. Besides Cinder, what's another fave armor set in Halo 5? My favorite armor sets in this game, I'd have to look, but some ones that come to mind first. I liked Viper, Infiltrator, Enforcer, Cypher. I like Mako. I understand that's kind of like a hot take, but I liked Mako. Here, let's do Frenzy Arena. This was a stupid one. I'll go through them in a little second here. Through my game modes. Here we go. Frenzy Slayer. 16-16, open to all players. So if you guys are wanting to join, hop on your Halo 5. And in the customs browser, the map and mode you want to look for is Frenzy Arena and Frenzy Slayer. Slide 360, damn yeah. I installed Halo 5 yesterday. Get wrecked. Bucket joined fast. Find your content to have a really positive outlook on Halo, and before I started watching it, my outlook for Halo was pretty bleak, so I appreciate the content even if we disagree on some things. Yeah, a big central theme with me, especially in regards to Halo, is that nothing is as big a deal as people make it out to be. I feel like we spent the last maybe 7 years, 8 years of Halo content creation, and content creators were obsessed with trying to be like Halo had come to some critical point of destruction, where people were only talking about the worst this, the worst that, yada yada, Halo was dying, Halo will die, will Halo survive? Like, it was shit like that, right? And I think what it ended up doing was just creating this atmosphere where people were obsessed with trying to find the next cataclysm in Halo, where people had stopped just making videos. I said this on Twitter once. There's a lot of people who make videos with Halo in it, and then there's people who make videos about Halo. And I think there was too much of the stuff where it was just someone, riffing on the franchise, riffing on the games, and not actually, exploring the 20 years of content that come before, because we got 3 people in here. Poor Buckets are wrecked on the other team. I went too high. Fuck. So yeah, you know, that's the thing with my channel, is that I'm always looking to explore a concept or an idea that, you know, hasn't really gotten a lot of play in the past, you know, 5 to 7 years, or trying to revisit a topic that potentially did get play, but I don't feel like was given a fair shake, you know. The other gimmick is also that with each video, I'm trying to put myself in the I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of somebody who believes in what I'm saying. Like, if you were to think that every video I made expressly reflects my opinions of Halo, you'd actually be really wrong. Like, whenever I take a script or I take a topic, I'm writing from the perspective of somebody who believes, you know, what the topic is. I'm trying to write from the perspective of somebody who would agree with the video. I think the video about armor coatings and the video about, what's the other one? Armor coatings is the one that always comes to mind first. And toggles. Now it says reconnected. I don't know what that was, because it doesn't look like the stream stopped. But, you know, I don't necessarily like the armor coating idea. I don't like armor toggles, but I'm just writing from the perspective of somebody who does. And, you know, I'm trying to give you the arguments they would give you to convince you to like what they like. So, hasta luego, Mr. Squid. Ooh, fuck. Oh! Close. But yeah, anyway. So I'm happy that people, you know, I get that comment a decent amount of people are like, you know, thank you for not being so negative. And I'm like, yeah, you're welcome. That's the hope and the goal around here. It's all about presentation too, because it's not like every video I make is sunshine and rainbows. It's not like every video I make is everything about Halo is great, you know, because I've made videos where I'm condemning a certain feature or I'm condemning a part of the franchise, but it's about how you present it. You know, it's about how you talk about the content. In the armor abilities video, I basically said, you know, hey, you know, these push the envelope. These had negative impacts. And here are the negative impacts. That is a hell of a lot different than starting my video and saying, armor abilities ruined Halo. Because people will do that. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to say the same things, but saying them in different ways. Does this lock on in this game? Yes, it does. Poor Sarah. Fricks Sarah. We got Hawk and I as well. We got some people joining in. I don't know how many. I don't know if we'll get to a full 16, but some is better than none. The three may have said 10-year support with DLC, but it's going to be story writing. Whoa! Oh, wait a second. I know what rocket launcher this is. I didn't get to use it, but I knew which one it was. Unique patterns and designs. Someone whose favorite Halo game is Halo 5. I'm so used to negativity and a ton of opinions. Yeah, kind of. You know, I say this. I don't think Halo 5 gets a fair. I think when Halo 5 was new, the content creators that were in charge of the scene at that time were kind of really based around just being negative and like hate baity. And Halo 5 just kind of found itself on the butt end of that. So at the ready! If anybody wants my general opinion of Halo 5, usually what I say is Halo 5 would have been a great, advanced mobility shooter and a new IP. It's a damn strange Halo game. That doesn't make it a bad video game. That's the important distinction. It's a strange Halo game. It's not a bad video game. I think sometimes people fail to recognize that Halo 5's actual game design is, I would say, actually, fairly impressive. I think its biggest flaws, it's got a very high barrier of entry. It's hard to get into Halo 5. It's hard to get good at it. But I think once you do, if you can, let's say that, if you can get good at it, you get to really reap the benefits of a fight experience that is extremely player-centric, to where at a certain level your ability to place shots is basically the same. But what separates you is how you can manipulate your body, how you can manipulate your environment, how you can manipulate your movement. And I appreciate that about Halo 5. But unfortunately, that's not an end game experience that all players get to. Because ironically, it's a circle, right? Because the game has that high level gameplay because it's hard to get into. It's hard to get into because it has a high level gameplay. It has a high level gameplay because it's hard to get into. It's cyclical. So I think that one of its big problems. Wait. Thanks. Now I get to use the special rocket launcher. Yeah, I want to show you guys what it does. I mean, you guys probably already know what it does, but I just want to be able to use it. This is the one you can control. See if I can peg that Banshee. Probably not. No. Okay. Whew! What's shooting at me? No! Well, you saw what it did. Yeah, or Hood Menace or Blood Menace, whatever it is. You're right. I talked about that on well, no, there was a video that I did. I talked about how people need to reel in, their speculations and expectations. I think there's too many people who are assuming Halo Infinite is going to be what they want, and who have forgotten that Halo Infinite is going to be the game that 343 makes. And there's a fair chance that those two things are not the same. And it's not going to be the fault of Halo Infinite if the game that was made is different from the game that you wanted, because what you want does not dictate what is made. Just not how that works. New teammate. Oh! How'd you survive that? Oh, okay, Noble. Let's get torn up. No! Okay, I survived. All is right in the world. Hey, I think we... You motherfucker. If you get MVP, can you get a shout out? If you get MVP, you can get kicked. No, I'm kidding. I have a plan. We're gonna go out there, guns blazing. Hungry, hungry hippos. I don't know why that's stuck in my head. Yo, we gotta find a victim. Yeah! Sorry if I blew your guys' ears out with my battle cry. Whoa, I'm on your team! What's shooting rockets at us? Something is. We got a decent amount of goons in here. I don't know if this is all people from the stream. It's probably I'd imagine at this point a decent amount of people like just joining through the customs browser at this point, but which means it's gonna get real laggy after the match ends. But it should pick up now because there's a lot more people. So. Yeah, it's getting pretty crazy in here now. I'm gonna miss the Mantis. I already know the Mantis is doomed to not make it back. You know what's funny? Because I didn't like the Mantis in Halo 4, but the Mantis Halo 5 made me like the Mantis. There was just something about it. I don't know what it was, but the Mantis in Halo 5 changed my mind. I think it's just because it's been so long. You know, it's been like 7 years, 8 years at this point. I think I'm just used to it. The Mantis is just something I expect to see at this point. I think the Mantis is also an extremely good example of why Halo does not get a bunch of new vehicles. Because the vehicle sandbox really demands high uniqueness. And the Mantis is probably one of the most unique vehicles in the Halo vehicle sandbox. But think about the lengths it had to go to get that. You know, to be so unique, it had to do so much differently. And it's hard to pull that much variability out. You dare challenge an AA Wraith in a Wasp? You fool! You silly fool. Thank you, David G. Don't call me Halo Jesus, though. Far from it. I often believe what I'm telling people in my videos are just stuff, or at least I try to have it be stuff, you know, you could have figured out on your own anyways. As long as you were looking in the right spot, you could have also come to the same conclusions that I've come to. Yeah, I think we probably have some randoms in here, but as long as none of them like dip out the moment the game ends, I should be able to queue us into the next thing. I just gotta figure out what that next thing will be. I have a bunch of stuff that I've made that I don't mind throwing on. Yeah, man, I really love my maps. I'm really humble. Oh, that was almost curtains. That was almost a cheeky. It's always cheeky when a Wraith kills a Banshee. Will you stay away? You stay away. You stay away. Get his ass. Yeah. No, Bucket's like gunning for me. I've seen Bucket like 8 times this match. Oh, that Banshee's doomed. Team takedown. That poor guy. Oh! Ram him! Ram him! Oh, God. Alright, we're finally dead. What else should we take out there? We'll roll Banshee. Ooh, get down. Poor Kirby. Whooping pad in 10 seconds. Whoa! This is getting intense. Yeah, this is exactly how this mode is supposed to be played. That was a guy that just flew past me. Everybody wants a piece of Ascend at the last minute. Stay away from me. You stream snipers. Good job, red team. You guys did great. Okay, I'm gonna try to do there's a thing you can do to prevent your game from freezing by pressing X. So we'll let people kind of filter out, and I'll start something new here. Okay. Or, you know, most of you might be people from the stream anyway, so that might help. Let's go back to my files and pull out something good. We'll keep the BTB theme up. Big team autos. I'll switch to blue team. Gold dollar. Please don't be a dick. Get on an actual team. Oh no, don't do this, boys. Come on, gold dollar. Come on, gold dollar. Alright, well. Gold dollar can get fucked. Hope you guys are ready for some Halo 3 vibes on this map. So many want vehicles with many seats, a driver, 2 gunners, and so on. They don't like one-seat vehicles, but when I use a Warthog, no one gets in. Yeah. People like the concept of a multi-seater vehicle. They don't like actually using them. If your game freezes, you know, just back out when you get the chance and join in through the customs browser again. The game type should be big team autos, and the map will be void detailed sunset, because I haven't actually given this map a name yet. This is a newer one. I made this map a couple months ago. Probably this is the last like full Forge map that I made. Like a completed map, just about. Wish Halo had APCs. That'd be different. This was my take. So this is my take on creating a BTB map set set on voids like Highway Mission in Halo 3. So ooh, I got you. I'll get you. I'll get in. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Careful, because they're gonna have a tank. Well, that is exactly what I expected to happen. This map needs sound effects is what it does need. Savo Highway, that's what it is. I don't know why I said Voy Highway. Hey. Yeah, I got the giant ring, the space elevator sections. This was fun to make. I enjoyed making this map because I went in and I referenced some geometry and stuff from Halo 3. Ooh. Keep that Warthog away from me. Bruh. Blue team, we can't lose to the green team. I wish you could force it. You know what would be cool if Halo Infinite had like a... When you're doing teams, if you had an option for 2 teams or all teams. So you could avoid instances just like this. Ooh! Back up! Riding through the tunnel with my tunnel in my hand. Something about the tunnel. Ooh, they're throwing grenades. Oh, we got one more coming, buddy. Oh! No! Dang, I was hoping I had put enough plasma into him to kill him off. Yo, Destello, why are you AFK? That's not very cash money of you. See if our vehicles are back up. BTB maps were always some of my favorite maps to make because you can kind of do so much with them. Alright, let's get... we need a gunner. Or I can get sniped out of the driver's seat. Whatever works. Are our teams really messed up still? I have 2 morons on green team still. Grab the rail! Grab the rail! Thank you, Halo 5. And so we will go to war. Ooh. No! I forgot I didn't have toggle crouch on anymore. Damn it. Alright guys, sorry. Hold on. I'll get good really quick here. Wow, yeah. Everybody's focused on that mongoose. Oh, we got a tank. Back up, back up. Whoops. Sorry, chaotic Chad. Oh, this guy had the setup. I actually have 2 versions of this map. I have this version that's at sunset, and then I have another version where it's like cold and foggy and like drizzling, like it's raining. And I could decide which one I liked more because they both have spots that I like, but not like full packages. Did I see a guy back there? Oh, I did. Oh shit. Oh! I can't believe that worked. Thank you, Bucket, for sacrificing my body. Sarah? What you doing, friend? Throwing grenades at the ground? And when I'm talking, I'm singing it with glee. You know who I haven't seen in a while? A green team member. Good hijack. No! No! Your teammate wasn't supposed to shoot at me. Hey, you didn't do any work there. Yeah, kill him, teammate. That guy teabagged me. He got fucking carried. Did you guys know there's a whole secret back part of the map? There's a tunnel section at the back top part of the map that no one ever spawns in, because I don't think I put spawns, or that many spawns back here, I should say. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Now we've got it made. Oh, now we're gonna reel it back, boys. Using my map privilege. See, I like this little viewway through here, like you can really see everything come up. Nerdy forger stuff. Where's the other team at? Are they all down here? Oh, hey, green team. Yo, Bucket, you almost got me killed. Hold on, Bucket. I've got a... Oh, Bucket, I've got a DMR, so I'm going to use that up. I'm not going to hop in the turret. Pick somebody else up. Pick somebody else up, you goon. Blue team's bringing it back. Why are there some... Wait a second. Look how many people are on green team now. What's this map? This is that Wherein Sage? Verin Sage? What's up, Hefe? This is my map. It does not have an actual name yet, but I have it titled Void Detailed Sunset. So but it is currently unnamed. Is a BTB map inspired by Savo Highway, as I'm sure you maybe have noticed. No, you weren't supposed to turn! Oh, run! I still got BR ammo. How is... Oh! Yo! That was pretty good. Thank you. The Reds are killing each other? Are they really? That's not the energy you want. So there's a revolt on the red team, huh? You lucky. Oh no, okay, I got him. All's right with the world. When you're on the mountain, you got to be prepared. I gotta fix the phasing issue on the bridge. I don't know why I didn't go in and like actually finish this map. It's because I can't decide if I want this version or the rainy version. I don't know which one I like more. Oh, that poor guy. Oh, he's got a sniper. Run away. He's got a sniper. Don't go over there. I'll take this. Alright, where's that sniper at? I hear him shooting. Yeah, there he is. Using that scope on the BR, it really is an out-of-body experience. That was a mistake. Red team is having their own schism. Yeah, they're somehow still winning despite apparently having a civil war. The green team is losing members. How'd the green team get so many people on it? I just want to know where the hell the green team is even spawning at. I guess I did do green team spawns on this map. It's weird, like, in the ways that this map is finished, and in the ways in which it's not. Oh, shit! Oh, pop a wheelie, buddy. Oh, yeah, okay. Easy double kill time. Here's a question for you guys. Should the Mongoose go back to having the forward-facing passenger, or is backwards better? Ooh, hang on, hang on! Also, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but have you noticed that this is BTB with just auto weapons, like the precision weapons or pickup? You see how much it changes the combat? Like, think about how close range all these fights have been so far. It's because people have to get closer to fight, you know? I do agree. Forward facing was cooler looking. I guess backward facing... I don't know what was up with the backward facing thing. I don't think it's bad, but I just think forward facing is cooler. Because when you think about it, the person, like the person manipulating them, or the gunner position, is just going to be turning around anyways. So like, I guess Spartans just have really flexible backs. Ooh, I missed. Ooh, shit. Now that green warthog was not messing around. What's your favorite armor set? You know, I like a couple of them too much to just have one. I'm really bad at picking singular favorites of anything. Truth be told, like, I never have just one favorite something. I have like a collection of favorites. But as far as Halo armor goes, I like the Halo 3 security helmet, Enforcer from Halos 4 and 5, Cinder from Halo 5. I like JFO from Reach is cool. Those are the ones that like I actively use. I used Enforcer in Halo 5, I used Cinder in this game, I used JFO in Reach, I used Security in Halo 3. And that's every Halo game you can customize it, I'm pretty sure. I've never used, like, some people use the same armor in each game, but that was never me. I'm always like, ooh, this is cool. I find something else to use. I'm thinking I should have it to where you can climb this debris and get up on the bridge. I guess you kind of can, but not as easily as I would want. Ooh, a green team member. I feel like I should get bonus points for killing green team. Oh! And he would have a shotgun, because what else would he have? When you're on the mountain, you got to be prepared. Interesting answers. JFO doesn't get enough love. Damn it, I was looking at the chat. Spawn looking down there, that was kind of weird. Oh, I think I see the green team. The green team coalition over there. Hey, another subscriber. Shout out to, I think I saw Matt. What is that? Matt M? What does that say? It's really tiny for me. I can't see it. Don't throw grenades in here. Don't throw grenades in here. Don't throw grenades in here. No! Damn it! How'd that first shot not kill that other guy? Yeah, red team apparently had a schism and is still winning. Look at that guy. That guy's a hero. He really tried it. Oh. You know what I'm also gonna miss? The Halo 5 SMG. I've been thinking about doing a video about the SMG and like its place in Halo. I feel like that would have been a fun topic. Ooh. This guy with the Anubis helmet, I feel like I've seen him like a million times. Hydra's up! Over we go. Yeah, all-terrain vehicle. Yo, red team's gonna win it on the countdown, man. I can't. How did we lose to the team that was literally just killing each other? That's funny. Alrighty. Well, on that note, that brings us to what, a little bit over the 2-hour mark. So that's gonna pretty much bring us to the end of our stream here. If I can find. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. We got 9 of the 50 matches towards my challenge done. So progress still to be had, but progress was made. If I had to give some initial thoughts on it, here's what I do know. After not having played this game from like a competitive standpoint in about a year, getting back into it was hard. And I thought queuing into quick play would be like a good way to re-immerse myself, but truthfully, quick play was probably the sweatiest thing I played all night. It definitely got better as we played. Like when I got into BTB and I had more time to like maneuver and move my player and get used to the controls again. But yeah, that high barrier for entry in this game, I felt that. And I'm not, I'm not new to this game. I just haven't played it in a while. So it'll be neat to see if in 41 more matches if I actually get any better, but that's going to do it, I think, pretty much. Let me go ahead and switch over to the chat and see what you guys are saying. We'll round up the last little bit here. Ah, Mr. Fox. Rip Mr. Fox. It's alright, man. There'll be more streams. There'll be more streams to come. Yeah. Question, favorite Halo soundtrack? Halo 2. Halo 2, Halo Wars, and Halo 5. Probably my favorites. Which those are 3 very different games, so. Yeah. Thanks everybody for coming out and those who played, and be looking out for more videos on the horizon, both on the channel and at 1 Minute Halo. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later.